Well, our friend Shelly Kraus from Fosters Kraus Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning is here. Oh, of course, I can't forget Miss Paisley.
Of course.
She's here as well. And today we're going to discuss some common plumbing do's and don'ts for your home.
One of the first things that our technicians like to tell homeowners is know where your shutoff valve is, your main shutoff valve. And
not just the toilets or the
right,
sinks.
But like if there's a big emergency, kids overflow the bathroom tub, water's spraying everywhere, knowing where that main shutoff valve is. And that is typically next to the water meter. And those two valves can look something like this or something like this in an older home. So just knowing where those are so you can shut those off in an emergency is good to know.
Do you recommend if people are away from their home, especially in the winter time for a long period, to shut off your water?
No, not necessarily. It's just nice to know to have, you know, like I said, in case of an emergency, that you know where that shutoff valve is at. Moving into the kitchen was garbage disposals.
Oh boy.
Yes, I actually learned a lot about this. So, you know, you have your typical things that you know not to put down a garbage disposal, right? Like grease and you know, bones, but anything carby, anything, potatoes, potato skins, rice, pasta, a garbage, same. A garbage disposal is not meant for garbage. It is meant for scraps.
Not full plates of food.
Not full plates of food. So I don't know if you can see inside here. Typically, some people think that they're like super sharp blades in there, and yes, they're sharp, but they're plates that are in there, and it's meant to push the food around.
Hold that one more time here, and we'll get a good shot in there.
It's meant to push the food around into this like rim that is like a cheese grater almost. So that's typically that is what the garbage disposal is for. So just knowing that and not putting an entire plate of spaghetti or not putting all your rotten celery that you are too afraid to throw away.
See, now those are other things.
Right.
I just, like the carb thing, I did not know that.
Yes.
So.
Eggshells, people think, oh, I'm going to put eggshells down there because it sharpens the blades. But there's also membranes in the eggshells, and those membranes can get stuck and gunked up in there. So
and then it's going to dull them.
Absolutely. And if you turn your garbage disposal on and it doesn't make a sound, it just has that like whirly sound. Underneath your sink, there is a button typically on these garbage disposals. So turning that on and off, just resetting it can help. That'll save you a service.
I could even do that.
Yes, that'll save you a service call. Absolutely. Some of these come with a little wrench, and you can twist this off and turn it yourself and then put it back on. That's pretty much, sometimes that's all it takes is just that. So, and then looking underneath your sink too, do you see any water spots? Does it smell moldy or wet? If it does, there could be an issue there too. So you should not ever have to keep putting drain cleaner down your sink constantly. If you do, there's an issue.
There's a problem.
So yes, you know, they sell those products in the store and are great quick fixes, but if you're continually having to do that, there could be a bigger problem. Moving on into the bathroom, I have super long hair. My husband's always yelling at me about that.
About the same.
Yep, always.
Why is your hair all
over the place?
Yes,
so this is a drain that's in a walk-in shower. Taking this off, just take that top off and cleaning that out. I know it's yucky and gross.
It is.
It really is, but if you can just clean that off, sometimes it's just as simple as that. You don't have to put harsh chemicals down there. You just have to maybe get a little dirty and dig around in there and get that hair out. Same thing with a tub drain here too. This piece comes off. I know it's gross, but digging your finger down in there and getting some of that gunky hair, gross stuff out is so important. Again, we'll save you a service call. So
just put on those gloves. Those dishwashing gloves.
There you go. There you go.
Put those on. That's not so not so gross then.
Same thing with a bathroom sink. This is typically a drain in a bathroom sink.
That's a big one, I feel like, with hair.
Yes, this one, and you know this typically this sets underneath the sink, underneath the cabinet. You can take this part off. You know, and again, this is just one model, but this top piece comes out, and again, cleaning that out.
Yeah.
Not all of them look like this, but cleaning that hair and that gunk out is important. If you, again, have to keep putting drain cleaner down your bathroom sink, there's a bigger issue. And sometimes those chemicals, they're not good for your plumbing.
No.
The last thing I want to talk about is your toilets. So you do have a wax ring on the bottom or on the base of that toilet, checking that, making sure some of the chemicals you clean your floor with don't eat away at that wax ring.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good
I
one.
learned that as well. So checking that wax ring to make sure that it's still there. It could be just kind of old and crusty and yucky, so it could be leaking there. If your toilet is constantly running all the time, there could be an issue.
Yeah.
Toilets shouldn't run all the time.
Right. And your pink promise, we got to touch on that.
Oh yes, of course. Our pink promise, we are in absolute full swing with the pink promise. Sending a technician out to homes to check the air conditioner, or excuse me, the furnace. So getting a technician out there to clean that, turn it on, make sure it's looking right, running properly before it gets really, really cold. And same thing with your plumbing. If you have any questions at all and just don't feel comfortable turning things off and taking things apart and cleaning all that stuff out, give us a call.
And your contact information?
Yes, we are at 377-6325. You can contact us through our website at fosterskraus.com, or just come see us out by the Marion Airport. We'd love to see you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for being
course.
here. And Paisley, you nailed it again.
Busy morning, I guess, for
I
her.
know.
So
Paisley.
but she sure does love to come.
Yes.